Hey everyone, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to call this the COVID edition, all right? This is Fun with Fizzix, episode 3, but let's call it the COVID edition because we're going to up our game here on this one. We've been talking about electrostatics and the static electricity. Remember, electrostatics means electricity at rest. And some of you have noticed that like during the wintertime, you get shocked more readily than in the summertime because dry air really perpetrates and allows a lot more static electricity. Humid air is actually an insulator to static electricity, all right? And I want to throw at you one more thing here. I almost forgot. You got to bear with me here. You remember yesterday, we used this, we acquired electrons off of it, and you remember how we touched the candy bar and the wrapper and it spread apart because the electrons were being transferred to it. Well, here's, if you'll notice, just to give you an idea, remember electrical charge always goes to the surface of an object. All right, and this is why I said earlier, if you remember episode 1, that cars are safe because if lightning were to hit a car, the charge immediately goes to the outer surface. Doesn't matter if it's solid or hollow, charge always goes to the outside surface. Electricity flows, the electricity flows on the outside surface, not in the middle. And here's what's, and so if you're in the car, that lightning hits, it immediately goes to the outside surface. You're on the inside, you're good shape. Just really probably don't want to stick your hand outside at the time, all right? But this is something I failed to mention yesterday that I think is very important. This carbonite rod, you know, we acquired electrons off of it. If you'll notice that they put them on houses, what do we call those things? Lightning rods, yes. Insurance, you get usually a cut rate on insurance if you have lightning rods if you live out in the country. Well, a lot of people think that if they put lightning rods on their house, it attracts electricity. That is farthest from the case. Let me explain. When we charge this, the charge is mainly or all on the outside surface. However, anytime you have a pointed surface like this, you have an abundance of charges. It's more dense there. And so what happens is you have this, these rods across a building. And it's not attracting the electricity or the lightning strike. What it does is all those, the cloud that's full of electrons, electrical charge, is needing to discharge, and that's where you get the lightning strike. But if you have lightning rods that are across the roof of your house, what it does is it bleeds the charge slowly. It slowly bleeds the charge out of the air, so then it's less likely for that lightning strike to hit your house, excuse me, not your hair, that's bad. All right, hit your house. So if you'll notice, all the lightning rods have a point there because they bleed the air. So when you got them across the rooftop, it's bleeding the air of the charges. All right, glad we put that on there. All right, as I said, we're back to the COVID edition, episode 3. And so the reason I call it the COVID edition is because yeah, we're going to up our game here, right? I have what's called a Tesla coil. Now, Tesla coil, I don't know if you can hear this. Yeah, it produces millions of volts. Now, voltage won't necessarily kill you. It can hurt you, all right? And I'm going to demonstrate on myself here in just a little bit, all right? But here's what I want you to see. The electrons are wanting to strike here something. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I got the right side on this. Here we go. Watch this. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, let me turn off the light for you. Again, I'm on my own here, so you have to bear with me, okay? Now watch this. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? Here. Watch. This is fluorescence here, and this is an electron beam that's being shot across, all right? I turned out all my lights, so I'm doing my best here, folks. So watch this as I do this. Now I'm going to use a magnet. Did you know a magnet can deflect or attract, depending, it's got to be at a 90-degree angle. So magnets can affect the flow of electrons here across the surface. Now, you guys see this? So what you see here, these are billions and trillions of electrons being shot across here. Now, you want to see this? Fluorescents are really good. Let's try this. Watch, 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 watch. Here we go. Ah, you see that light up? All those fluorescents. I'm going to get a little closer. Watch. See the fluorescence there? Lighting up. Now I'm going to throw something at you. This is not safe to do long term, but this is kind of a little bit higher up. You've heard of X-rays? Well, this is a device that if electrons strike a metal surface, X-rays will be produced. So I can just sample this. There's no way to test it. But basically what happens here, whoop, not been able to do it here. So if I strike this right here, electrons are going across here, striking that surface, and X-rays are given off as well. Now, okay. Oh, let me just show you something else. Look at watch this. Yeah. Millions of volts. And I'm going to demonstrate on myself because it hurts. Boy, I really don't want to do this. Okay. Don't try this at home. Okay. All right. So, what did I just feel? I just felt millions of volts going through me. All right. But it's okay. All right. Don't want to do that for too long because my finger becomes numb because, you know, your muscles require electricity. All right. And watch this. Going back to here. All right. So, let's see. What happens if I turn a page? So, hey, now I'm just having fun here. So, but I just want to tell you, thank you for stopping by. Again, I am the Fizzix guy. This is Fun with Fizzix, COVID edition. So what I'm going to do, watch this. Just want to show you one more thing here. The charge even goes through the paper. You guys see that? Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. Okay, wait, well, I got a problem. All right, hey, talk to you later. I got to put this out.